Topic 3, or 4 technically, because the pre-topic shenanigans. So, my topic's a little bit different because we've been talking about VR and games. Well, mine's not game-related at all.
But it can be.
It could be. Mine's a hypothetical. So, I am going to take this straight from the movie, or a little movie known called as The Matrix. So, in The Matrix, Mr. Keanu Reeves is presented with a choice after being shown, or at least a part of what's going on from Mr. Morpheus. Do you take the blue pill? I think it's the blue pill.
I think it's the blue pill.
That you learn everything and you wake up in this robotic shithole, or do you take the red pill and go back and to your normal life? So my question for the table today is, if this life that we're living in right now was like the Matrix, you got this opportunity to go to what actual reality is.
The blue pill was the illusion.
Oh shit. Okay, we'll flip it.
Yeah,
Take
the red pill is to bring you to reality.
Take the red pill, go to reality, and either fight whatever's going on or just live in that hell, or do you go back to what you think is your life and normalcy
and forget everything you ever saw?
Exactly.
Yeah. The exact quote was, you take the blue pill, the story ends, you wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
You go back to work.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth.
Mm-hmm. So I'd like to ask the table what you guys would do. Personally, oh boy. While it would suck if this was all just
fake
computer simulation, whatever the fuck, I think I'm too much of a bitch to take the red pill and fight the good fight. I don't know. I think I'd go back, just munch on that blue pill and just be like, all right, I'm doing okay. Just whatever lottery I struck with these robots, I'll keep that going. So I don't know. Like, it'd be cool to learn all those things, and
but those program robots would love if he fucking took the blue pill. That was a big problem once he figured out who he was.
Yeah. So yeah, it'd be cool to learn all this stuff, like, because it's just a computer program in that world, and be able to like hack the system essentially.
It's just VR.
Yeah, exactly. Going back full circle.
Augmented, more augment.
No, you're laying down.
Oh,
they were all laying down.
You're right. It is VR.
Because they're sucking their life force for energy.
You're just a battery.
Which is hilarious.
Or batteries. Yeah. And
So I mean, even if you take the red pill, you're not necessarily fighting. You could just be like in whatever situation.
You come to reality, and you live the real life. So
whether it's like Matrix and it's all the hidden tunnels thing.
So there's a couple avenues that because I asked him earlier today about this, and I really thought about it for a long time. I even asked some of my coworkers, and a lot of them said they take the red pill, and they said because I can deal with if I know that it's out there and I can deal with it, I want to deal with it head on. I'm like, okay, fair enough. There's a couple of different things that there's a couple of different rabbit holes I can go down. One being how you said, because I asked you, I was like, now is this just us, like our lives right now?
Yeah.
And you said yes. I was thinking, well, what if it's like that? What if I was like whatever they made me, and I was like Donald Trump, and I was the president, and I had all the power? Like, what would I do then?
I mean, the way you'd have to do that is by trying to kill all the rebellious people and make a deal with the robots, like that one guy did.
Exactly.
That's pretty much how you got power.
So I thought of all the different scenarios of what could happen, but then I kind of actually just now I started really thinking about it. Like, I kind of, a lot of people have, and I have personally too. I relate it to like my faith and Christianity, and like at one point I was living in a world where I didn't know who God was, and then I found out who he was.
These robots sucking life out of us.
And honestly, I couldn't go back to that. I couldn't go back to the way I was. after knowing who he was and knowing who he is in my life and what he's done in my life and knowing he's real to me. And so I would say I take the red pill.
Okay.
Wholeheartedly. Like once I know something and I see it and I feel it and even if no one around me is the same, like I still take the red pill.
Okay. Dan?
I would take the red pill. I couldn't live a fake life.
That also would be me.
Once I know that it's like not real, I'm like, nope, not going back because I'm just waiting to die pretty much.
Yeah,
that's boring. Let's just go fight some robots.
I mean, the blue pill will help you forget that,
Actually,
but it will always be itching at the back of your mind.
No, it's not.
No, you forget. They wipe your mind.
That was exactly
you do not
what
hear
I was about to say.
You don't remember one thing about it at all. You learn all of it, and then it's gone.
Because I agree with that.
It's like the
if
flashlight.
I just was like, I'm out, and there was no forget me pill. Like,
yeah, that would be terrible.
That would be hell.
That would
because I would just go psychotic.
Yeah,
you know.
But no, because I'm
maybe that's why we all go psychotic.
No,
that's why we have psychopaths.
That's what it was. They're just like, boom.
Yeah.
You don't remember a bit of it. It never happened. You don't know crap.
What was that thing inside him though? That was what I always wondered.
Who?
Neo, that bug that was inside.
Oh, it was like kind of like a virus thing that would kill him.
Yeah.
Oh, because they
wanted to kill him.
Right.
Because if he got out, that was the chosen one.
Oh.
He was only chosen one because he could code like a madman.
Yeah.
That's my only problem with taking the red pill. I'm terrible at coding.
So you wouldn't be the one.
So yeah.
God no.
Yeah. With me being able to forget everything, yeah, that'd be fine. Because yes, I totally agree. If I was just walking away from that scenario, no. But. Yeah, I just feel like if I did take the red pill, like I'm picturing exactly the Matrix situation where he wakes up in that pod, like I'd be freaking out way too much. I'm like, nope.
Heart attack.
No, I'm just like, this is too overwhelming.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to move. Everything's just fucked up.
Well, here's the thing though, like that was actually kind of what.
That bad.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they were saying. It's kind of like if I know that there's something wrong, and because like you're presented with the thing, it's like. And he presents the whole truth. It's not like you take the red pill, you get to see where you go.
Right.
You take the blue pill, you go back to what you're being. It's like, well, I don't really want to know what's behind that door, so I'm just going to take the blue pill because I know what that is.
Yeah.
No, he shows you everything,
yeah.
And then he asks you, what do you want to do? It's like,
very clear.
Yeah, and it's kind of like I said with the whole faith thing, it's like once I knew who God was, even if there was a way to forget everything that he had just did, and revealing himself to me and showing me who I am and all of that, and I'm still like learning things about him, but like in that moment of making that choice, I don't think I could make that choice.
True, but you finding God was a more positive experience, correct?
Yeah, you'd be jumping into like a straight up war.
Well, yeah,
you'd be putting yourself out there to die right then instead of live your whole. They basically put us in a spot where you can live a whole life without ever knowing. I mean, and you'll die naturally inside that system where they actually just suck you dry.
Yeah,
where me personally, once I know I'm being used,
I'm
done. Nope, I'm fighting back.
I agree.
I do not want to be used. I don't want to live a fake life. I'm fighting back.
But kind of like the thing, like, because I'm in the faith, and the people who are not in the faith are like, oh, it's just a positive thing. Actually, it's hard. It's a super hard life.
Take away from it.
No,
I was just saying like
it is a positive thing that it helps. Yes, it is a positive.
I just meant like that experience of you finding God. Like
it didn't put you in immediate.
It wasn't
danger.
like you were in exactly
immediate right.
But
you wake up in the tank. If they see you first before you get to them, you're dead.
Right. You felt like you felt like this was a positive change for yourself. While this also could technically be a positive change for yourself, I feel like it's a whole lot of info just thrown on me at the whole time.
Yeah.
That could be positive. There's also a chance you might just die.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Because I mean, like, there's as the contrary belief, people may believe that, there is a lot of persecution. There is a lot of, just, oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, well, I hate you because of X, Y, and Z politically. It's like, no, like, calm down. Like, that is not the thing, and then it's also, setting yourself apart and trying not to swear, trying not to do this, and it's just like I can see where it is, but I mean, just relating it, I can do that. But immediate actual physical danger, no, that I can't relate it to.
Yeah, that's basically what he's saying. He's just like, take the red pill, fight against not being a battery, fight against having an actual life.
He also
real life.
He also said
or go back to being.
He also said you don't have to physically fight. Like you would live in Zion.
Yeah, if you chose to.
Yeah,
but that's the thing.
Fight,
it's a big unknown.
Right.
Like, is it?
It's your
like
choice.
Living in hiding, or is it? Hey, we already have this society established out here, and eventually we're gonna do our thing.
Like you're the pioneer. Yeah, like you're like when you wake up. Am I the pioneer? Am I the one that's like gonna start this whole franchise of getting people out of this? Like, obviously, you got me out of this, but like, who got you out of this? Mm-hmm. And like, how many more are there of us? I get that.
The biggest thing with that one was you could tell they were in hiding because of how they dressed.
Yep.
How they walked, how they talked.
How were they moving around, and how fit they were to fight.
Yep.
It was legitimately like, and the biggest problem with going out with the red pill is how many people took the red pill just to get a better life within the blue pill.
Well, that one guy we noticed now in the movie, like he took the red pill because he thought it was a better life.
And then he
realized I miss the disillusion of tasting steak.
I miss food and I miss not having to deal with this. So I'm going to make a deal with the computers and go back to it and have a better life then and just live it out as a battery. Where like
they can't do that. They can't reuse.
That's where it makes it harder because then you make friendships with people that are trying to fight with you, but are they really fighting with you? Like
and actually. I was under the impression that once you were disattached, they couldn't use you, and that's why they flushed him. Like that was basically them killing him.
Oh, I don't know.
Because
so when Keanu goes through that whoosh,
that was them killing him
thing
because they thought he died.
They're recycling him.
Yeah, they thought he died because once you become detached, they can't reuse you. Like they're done.
Can.
Oh, they can.
Yeah, because that one guy was gonna go right back into it. They just have to put him back in. If there's
they could have been.
If he comes off of it, what happened was he ripped everything off and then he got recycled because there's no signs of life.
Right.
So the pod has no signs of life. Dump everything.
Right.
If there's a person they're putting in there that has life, they can hook them right back up.
Oh.
That's what the whole neck grab.
I guess
was.
that makes sense.
Because it's basically how nerve gear. For Sword Art Online, put you in there and you just lay flat and nothing. You don't move or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And all those people couldn't eat and stuff like that. Basically the same thing, except you're in a pod where they're feeding you food and everything you need to live, and you're just visualizing other things.
Right.
And your brain's just in kind of a program.
Mm.
All right. I'm a bitch. No, I'm just kidding.
no, I just think
there's a lot of people that that scares the crap out of me.
Yeah, no, and that is a perfectly acceptable answer.
Yeah.
I just think for me in that moment, I don't think I could decide. I can't knowing this. Like I feel like I have not just for myself, like living a fake life, but more of there are other people like this. I have to help them.
I'm sure there was so many people that you can take the red pill and do this, and they're like, no,
and they want it so bad for them.
No, here's a blue pill. Thanks, goodbye, freaks.
Yeah. I would be Morpheus, and I would be going out and finding people and helping them and saving them. Like that would be what I would want to do, and it's kind of like how I related to my faith. That's what I feel like I try to do. So.
I know the minute they're like, yeah, this is all fake. If you take this red pill, you'll see literally everything where you're just being used to run their cities. Like, nope, I'm not going to do that.
What sense. If somebody at work does that to you, Dan? Would you believe them?
What? If they gave me 2 pills?
No.
Me take them? No, I wouldn't believe them.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to take some random pills from my
coworkers. I think the thing is we're saying that because we know the story, but I think the real question is
would you take pills from strangers?
Yeah.
Even somebody you knew, your neighbor or something.
Yeah, no, but
the thing,
kind of like how they did it
in the story though. They knew about these rebellions,
right?
He knew about that stuff, and he was actually probably going to be killed for what he was doing because he was lurking into that. He already knew
because he's
about a lot of it.
Oh, okay.
Let's
say but we're not Neo.
He knew about Morpheus, so he's just like
that's
why they looked for him though, because he found a hole through it.
Yeah.
So that's the only people that they're gonna be looking for is the people that like, whoa.
That's right.
Because he was freaking out because he's like,
I remember
starting to realize it wasn't real.
I remember in the Animatrix, and this is like the prequel, and like it explains a lot about the Matrix and about different things. Like, there was a kid that they found, and Neo found the kid, and it's his story of how he breaks through the hole by accident.
Yeah,
and the agents come to find him at school, and he's standing on top of like his school, and he's like, I gotta jump. Like, they're gonna get me if I don't jump. And he jumps, and he breaks it,
and nothing happens.
And he wakes up into reality. Like, there's ways you can force yourself out of reality. Like a sprinter, there's a sprinter who is running so hard, so fast, pushing his muscles. Like Dan and I know, like when you're working out and you push yourself to the exertion of like, I cannot lift this one more thing, and you do. Like, there's that split second of like euphoria or whatever. He pushes. Yeah. Puke. He pushes. The sprinter pushes himself to that level, and he sees the glimpse of, holy shit, I'm in a pod. And then because of the exertion, he destroys all his muscles, and like they're like, yeah, he's not gonna do anything. He can't do it again. And then like they start to leave, and he starts to get up. Like he was there, like he's paralyzed technically. He can't do anything. He stands up and he starts to do it again because of what he saw. He's like, I have to have it again.
The thing about that whole world was they were only looking for people that saw that they weren't in it, and exertions like that make your. This is what's great about human life, because even if robots did something like that, a lot of humans in a situation like that will accidentally break through the thing because they're active and want to do things, and then your body in real life will get active, and those things won't be able to handle it. So they'll just wake up. Someone will just randomly wake up.
So I think the real question is, what if we're just one of those random people where we accidentally see the hole? We're not looking for the hole. It just happens.
That's pretty much what Neo is. He wasn't looking for the hole. He found it at work. And then he just kept poking at it.
Out of context, this could be so bad. He was looking for that hole. He didn't know where it was, but he found it at work.
Woo! Whoa.
Wow,
there's HR for that, buddy.
True.
Yeah, HR.
That's some sexual harassment right there.
Yeah,
I really know.
Knowing our HR, Dan, it'd probably take 4 months for that to go through.
Yikes.
Our HR is very slow.
I couldn't
I'm
tell.
Still waiting to get hired.
I don't know. But yeah, that was my topic. Remember, guys, this has been the Wait, What Are We Talking About podcast, episode 50. My name is Bret, aka Enigma 911, and I was joined by John and Dan today. Thank you guys for hopping on. I do appreciate it. Remember, guys, you can catch this podcast live over on twitch.tv/Enigma911 every first and third Saturday of the month at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can check it out, join in on the conversation like Will did today about whatever we're talking about, whether it gets on topic or sways off topic, but wherever it goes. Remember, if you can't catch it live, that's A-OK. You can catch it up on YouTube.com, search Enigma 911, and SoundCloud, also search Enigma 911 the following week, where it's put up as one big video or MP3 for your amusement. And remember, guys, if you have any topics that you would like us to discuss, you can always put it in the comments section down below, or join us on Discord. There's a tab specifically for that. Last but not least, remember, this podcast is brought to you guys by the merch store, so you can get all of your Enigma 911 swag over there: t-shirts, cups, backpacks, and more. Rep the brand, support us. It would be greatly appreciated. Guys, thank you guys for being on the podcast again.
Thanks for having us.
50 down. John stopped making 16 appearances. I'm just kidding. And then, we'll have to figure out Dan's one-on-one so we can lightning round him and see how he goes in with the rest of the stats.
Yeah. That sounds like an HR unit.
But thank you guys for hanging out tonight and watching or checking it out wherever you are. We will see you guys on the next one. Take care.
Wait, what are we talking about again?
Shit, I forgot.
Something about HR.
Oh, no, not again.